For subtracting fractions, it is kind of similar the way we add fractions. You only do the numerator, the top number. You keep the denominator the same. So 4/5 minus 3/5. I do 4 minus 3, which is 1. And then I keep the denominator, which is 5/5, 1/5. Same thing with the mixed numbers. I like to start with doing the whole numbers first. 3 minus 1 would be a big 2, a whole number 2. And then our numerator is 2 minus 1, 1. And we're working with thirds, so 3 goes at the bottom. Now this part gets a little bit tricky. You notice one of the fractions has a whole number, and this one's just a normal fraction. This is 1 3/5 minus 4/5. Also, if you notice, 3 is less than 4. And we know that we cannot take away a bigger number from a smaller number. So instead of like borrowing, like our normal subtraction, we have to borrow from this whole number to make this numerator bigger to subtract the 4. So watch how I do this. Well, I know we're working with fifths, and this one whole is like saying 5/5, right? If I split up a box with 5 parts in it, and I want to have the whole thing colored, I'm coloring 5 parts of it for one whole. Okay, so one whole equals a 5/5 because we're working with fifths. But then I can't forget that it already had 3/5 right there. So it's like I have to add on the 3/5 to our 5/5. So then this new number is going to become, well, 5 plus 3 is 8. And then we just slide over our denominator, fifths. But now I can finally subtract that 4 from the 8 because 8 is greater than 4. So 8 minus 4 would be 4, and then we're still working with our fifths. Okay? So when there is a whole number and the numerator is smaller than the other numerator, you just make this whole number into a fraction, whatever denominator you're working on, plus whatever it had, to get a bigger fraction, an improper fraction, to then subtract.